Obviously from his fabulous Four Stones farm in California. Okay, I have never presented this before. Well, here's what happened with it. It came in and it went out. It is back today. It is just back in stock for the first time. This is the only airing of it, and I'm slowly turning it around so you can see what it is. It is a dry grain dispenser, and you can see how you have 6 different compartments that you can put like anything. We talk about nuts, rice, bran, quinoa, you name it, and other uses for it as well. But today, $34.95 your price. And you can see as I'm turning it around, you literally have a 360-degree rotation on this. $6.99. That's on any credit card, debit card, PayPal, Apple Pay. Chef, this is so incredibly cool. And I like that they're clear. You can see everything, and it's going to keep everything nice and fresh and easy to access.
Isn't that awesome? Now, does your cupboard look a bit like this, Bobby Ray? You got bags of stuff everywhere, you've got tubs of things, and it turns into a bit of a mess, right? It's a bit hard. Even if you've got different sized canisters, it can be really messy. Get rid of that. You don't need that anymore, because what you do here is you fill up that dispenser, right? So all you're going to do, and we've designed it, you just pop that lid off. We've designed it so a full tub like this fits in. We do include this for you, which is that beautiful little funnel. So you'll just funnel that in there, and you'll just go ahead and pour your grains in, right? So this gets to store your grains perfectly. See how we've designed that so it fits that entire bin in there, right? So that goes in like that. Then you're going to go ahead, pop your lid back on, and then you choose whichever one you want. So you just line it up over the top. So let's say I want the black rice. I line it up and I press the button. Then I let that go, and I've got the black rice there.
Cool.
So whichever rice or grain you want to be cooking with, and I'll show you right here, I can put that down. I pop that back in here. Let's say I want to choose a different one. Maybe I want to use the wild rice. I come on over here, I press the button. As much as you want, right? You take up that full bin. Maybe I want a little bit more. A little bit more, and then you go ahead, you take that, stick it into your rice cooker. I've actually got my multi-cooker right here. I pop that in. I might even go ahead and put a little water in there. Let's go ahead and cook it.
Why not?
So we do that. We press the button. We are going to show this tomorrow, and guess what? It comes out looking just like this, Bobby Ray. So whether you're cooking rice, doesn't matter what you're using to store this in. Look at this, I've got all of my sweeties in here. So all of the different little jelly babies or jelly babies, that's what we call them in Australia. Jelly beans. All of the sprinkles. So if you are going to do a little bit of a, let's put the sprinkles, shall we? That's a bit of fun.
Ooh, yeah.
So we'll go ahead, we'll pour some sprinkles out so you can go ahead and use as many or as little as you want. Maybe you're going to do a sundae bar, so you're going to go ahead and sprinkle that over the top of your ice cream. I've got a little bit of caramel sauce as well. Think about all the different things that are in your cupboard right now that are a bit messy. Maybe you've got different types of sugar. Maybe you've got different types of coffee like I've got right here. So if you want to choose a coffee bean that you're going to roast, just line it up straight over the drawer, just like that. Go ahead, press the button, hear it come on out. And there you go. You can go ahead and you can grind your beans.
Chef,
maybe you want to use...
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
what is the capacity
please.
of the container that all of the units dispense into?
The capacity... You know what, Gaz? Get me that little tub. What is that? Is that like 1 pound and 5 ounces.
Okay.
So one of these fits perfectly in there.
Perfect,
and we've done that by design because no matter what it is, whichever the recipe that you're calling for, you just press that button and take out as much as you want.
Great.
All right, I'm going to come back down here because imagine this in the laundry, you guys, because you don't have to just use it in the kitchen. All the different soaps that we've got. Doesn't that drive you crazy?
Brilliant.
Having all that different stuff. It's actually 4 cups per container.
Per container.
Abby's just gonna, per container. So, you know, maybe you want to do a dose of the purple soap. You just go ahead, press the button. You can literally see it starting to empty. Once you've got what you want,
love this.
go ahead. I know that's too much, but you know what, I'm just showing you.
That's a great idea, because that can be so messy.
It sure can, and I tell you what, you end up with all these boxes all over the place.
Yeah.
You don't need to. You know, so whether you're doing it in the laundry, whether you're using it By the way, sometimes we don't buy these grains because we think, well, I might only use it once in a blue moon. I've got beans, I've got pinto beans, I've got a mixture of pulses, I've got red lentils, I've got corn, I've got all these different grains. So whenever you want one, let's say you want to make some popcorn, boom, away you go.
This is so
And there's
neat.
your popcorn.
And this is the only
Isn't that
airing,
so cool?
too, Chef.
This sold out last time so fast, Bobby Ray, and the same thing is going to happen today. Maybe the next time you want to get some lentils out, you just go ahead, press that button, dispense as many lentils as you're looking for. By the way, if you pull out too many, guess what? No big deal. Take the lid off, get your funnel back in there, and then you're just going to pour out whatever is left over, pour back in there, and you'll pour it straight back into the top like that. Wow. And away you go. I'll pour the whole thing.
This is such a neat item, by the way. And by the way, $34.95. And it also, to me, Chef, I feel like this is going to keep it a lot fresher than the boxes. You know, you're opening the box, and if you're not really sealing it, or you're trying to put the fold the top over, put the clip on it, this is great.
It really is a fun tool. And the thing I love so much about it, I'm coming back down here, you might notice that this one's been my favourite so far, Bobby Ray. It's also, you know, it makes me Dad of the Year because when you have this in your pantry and your mates, your kids' mates come around, they're like, oh my goodness. And you're like, oh, what do you feel like, guys? Maybe we'll go ahead and we'll put a little bit of this and we'll put a little bit of this and we'll put a little bit of this and a little bit of this and a little bit of nuts and a little bit of that, and then you say, here you go, you mix it all together, and that can be the toppings for whatever ice cream sundae you're going to serve. So there are really, really fun ways to be able to use this.
You're right. Oh, my gosh, my grandkids would love this. I never thought about that, but that is such a great idea. They're always rummaging, trying to find where all the candy is. And again,
that's right.
I love that it's clear. And like I said, 4.5 cup capacity in each one of the different areas. But you push the button, out it dispenses with the, again, here you get that funnel. Here's a little funnel that comes right along with it, right? So it's very, very easy to pour everything into all of the different sections. It collapses to store, but at a price of $34.95. Just brilliant. And then I was thinking too, Chef, like if you're into crafting, you could use this for your crafts, right? For all the little beads and things like that. So it's not just for food. I mean, there are a lot of different uses for this.
A lot of different uses, there sure are. We've also put great bearings on it, so you can see how well this is just rolling around, right? And we can actually spin it quite quickly because, of course, once you fill it full of grains, there's a bit of weight in there, so you really need to put high-quality bearings. By the way, I don't know about you, but this drives me crazy. Yeah. And then what happens when you open the bag? And then someone comes into the bag and they just tear a little hole in it. And before you know it, we've got all those little pests hanging around our pantry, whatever they are, whether it's a mouse or whether it's fruit flies or whatever. So don't keep it like this. Keep it secure. Keep it in your beautiful grain bin. And I absolutely love it because it's super organised, changes the way your pantry looks for sure.
Definitely.
And it's so easy to do.
So simple and easy to do. And you're right. And again, you can see that it's clear, and the dimensions of it are 11 inches long. It's 11 inches wide and about 16, almost 17 inches in height. So you can just see how easy, and that lid, little handle right on the top, very, very easy to access each one of the individual areas with the little funnel that comes right along with it. One of the most unique items, of course, leave it to Chef Curtis to bring something that is so different and so cool. And also, you have an opportunity here, and it's this is the only color, it's the only one that we have, but this is the only airing of it. So if you like it, you're thinking, gosh, that'd be great. And I think this is also be like a really, really great gift idea. You can easily just mark these as well. Oh, and here's there we go, a little video showing you exactly how to use it, Chef.
Absolutely. So all of the different ingredients. I like it for my grains especially. It's why I called it the grain. Some people even put cereals in there, which is kind of fun for the kids as well. But whether it's rice or couscous or lentils, you stick it all on in and you've got it all in that one place. If you know someone that likes having a really organised pantry or kitchen, I tell you what, this is for them and that could be for you. It's certainly for me. Very, very easy to clean. The truth is you don't really need a lot of maintenance at all. Look at how it spins, by the way.
Yeah.
It takes no energy. You just give it a quick little spin, and that's, again, talking to the quality of those bearings. Some split peas to make a delicious soup, no problem. There it is, right? So really, really quick and simple. Again, take out as much or as little as you like. I'm going back down here, Bobby Ray. You know why?
To the candy.
It's my favourite little area. Now, I do have this. Another little item.